Good morning, children. Today we are going to start a new chapter. Every drop counts, from the class 5 EVS. Every drop counts means what? Drop means it is related with the water, and count means it is very precious. That means this topic gives the meaning that water is very precious. So let us start the chapter. Long ago. This is a picture of Gadsi-Sar. This is the picture of Gadsi-Sar. Okay. Sar means a lake. King Gadsi of Jaisalmer got it made 650 years ago with the help of people. Now we will locate Jaisalmer in our map. Okay. Now come to the map. This is the picture of Rajasthan. And where is Jaisalmer? Here it is Jaisalmer. So we are talking about this place Jaisalmer. All around the lake there are ghats with steps leading to the water, decorated verandas, large halls, rooms and much more. People came here to celebrate festivals and for programs of music and dance. Children came to study in the school on the ghat. The talab belonged to everyone and everyone took care to keep it clean. So here people look after the talab because the talab belongs to them, and it is the duty of everyone to look after the talab, and they keep the talab clean. Rainwater collected in this lake spread over many miles. It was made in such a way that when the lake was full, the extra water flowed into another lake at a lower level. Now see how the architect was in earlier days. Okay. So intelligent architect was there. How the rainwater is collected. When that too filled up, the extra water flowed into the third lake and so on, filling 9 such interconnected lakes. Lakes are interconnected. The collected rainwater could be used throughout the year and there was no shortage of water. This is the way the water is collected, and because the water is collected, so there was no shortage of water during during the other season like summer, winter. Today Gadsi-Sar is no more in use. Many new buildings and colonies have come up in between those 9 lakes. Now the water does not get collected in the lakes but just flows away and is wasted. Nowadays this Gadsi-Sar is no more and all the water gets wasted. Now come to the next one. Through the eyes of Al-Biruni. More than 1,000 years ago, a traveler came to India. His name was Al-Biruni. The place that he came from is now called Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan, that means now let us locate. This is from the map. Uzbekistan, this is Pakistan. Here it is Uzbekistan. Okay, in this side of the India's map. Al-Biruni carefully observed and noted down the detail of all that he saw. He wrote specially about those things that he found very different from his own country. Here is a part of what he wrote about the ponds of that time. The people here are very skilled at making ponds. My countrymen would be surprised to see them. They pile up huge rocks and join them with iron rods to build chabutras. Chabutras means raised platforms all around the lake. Between these there are rows of long staircases going up and down. The steps for going up and coming down are separate, so there is less crowding. See how intelligent the earlier peoples were. Today when we study history, we can learn a lot about those days from the writing of Al-Biruni. This stamp came out in 1973, 1000 years after his birth. This is the stamp where the picture of Al-Biruni is there. Okay, now this is think and find out. We will do this in the next session. Drop by drop. Besides Jaisalmer, many places in Rajasthan get very little rainfall. Here it rains for only 10 to 12 days in the entire years. Now think, only 10 to 12 days it rain, and here in Assam it It rains every day, okay? Sometimes not even that much. The rivers here do not have water in them all round the year, and yet most of the villages in this area did not have a shortage of water. So got the point that the rainfall takes place for only 10 to 12 days in a year, but still there is no shortage of water. People knew that every drop of water was precious. Lakes and johads were made to collect these precious drops of water. Water was everyone's need. One and all came together in this work, be it a businessman or a laborer. Some water from the lakes soaked into ground and reached the wells and bawdis and step well in that area. Bawdis means step well. Important thing you can underline, okay? Step well. The soil of the area also became wet and fertile. Every house had a system to collect the rainwater. Look at this picture. Now this is the picture. So these are the stairs and how water has been collected here, and this is the picture how the woman is taking out water from this collected vessel. Water collected from this vessel. Water is, you know, very important. All the plants and animals need water to survive. If there was no water, would there be any life? No. Apart from drinking, water has so many uses. You think about when you get up from the morning, what you do. You go to go to brush. You take brush. You brush your teeth. For brushing your teeth, what you need? You need water. Then your mom cooks food. For cooking also it needs water. So water is very important. How do you think that the rainwater that falls on the roof will reach the underground tank? Draw the path. This thing we will do in the next session, okay? Today we will just understand the chapter. Have you ever seen a step well? Look at the picture. Can you imagine by looking at the picture that the steps go down several stories deep? Instead of drawing the water up from the well, the people could go down the steps and reach the water. That is why it is called step well, because they are using steps to reach the water. Now come to the next page. Long ago, people used to make long journey with their carvas of animals and goods. People felt it was a good time to give water to thirsty travelers. Thus they built many beautiful step wells. Customs related to water. Even today people get water from the old lakes, dharas, step wells and nalas. Many customs and festivals are related to water. Can you name one? Yes. During Chhat Puja, what happened? People go near the river, pond or lake and do their prayer. At some places, whenever lakes get filled up with rainwater, the people gather around the lake to celebrate. See the bride of Uttarakhand. This is the bride of Uttarakhand, newly married woman, okay? After getting married, she has come to the new village. She bows to the spring or the pond. In the cities, one can see an interesting form of this costume. The new bride worships the tap in her home. Nowadays, nearby no river is there. So what they do? Nowadays, they worship the tap in her home only. Okay. Now these are the picture of beautiful nalas where the traveler used to drink water when they feel thirsty. Now next we come to the next page. Here discussion is there. Think over it, okay? This is an important one. In 1986 there was no rain in Jodhpur and the surrounding areas. People remembered the old and forgotten step well Bauli. They cleaned the step well and more than 200 trucks of garbage was taken out of it. People of the area collected money. The thirsty town got water from the step well after a few years. It rained well and again the step well was forgotten. So look how people forgot the step well. No, when they needed water they again killed it. Now again we will find out here Jodhpur. This is Jodhpur. This paragraph has been about Jodhpur. So here it is Jodhpur. The story today. Let us see the different ways in which people manage water today. Do you get water in your house by any of these ways? Pick a tick on that. If you get water by some other way, write in your notebook. Now these are some of the ways to get the water. Here what is it? It is Jal Board. Water tanker comes to our colony twice a day. We have to stand in a long queue to get water from the tanker. People at times have fights over water. Now second is we fill water from the well. The nearby well dried up a year ago. Now we have to walk far to reach the other well. We are not allowed to take water from some of the well because of our caste. Now the caste system has came here. Nowadays it's no more, but still in some of the places it's there. We get water at home for half an hour. We fill this in the tank to use all day. Sometime it is dirty. Now this girl is getting water from where? We get water from our taps all day long. And here this boy, we have put a pump directly in the Jal Board pipeline. Now we don't have any problem. Here we have put a motor to pump up the water from the borewell, but there is no electricity. So what do we do? When there is no electricity, this motor will not run, and when motor will not run, then they will not get the water. There is a hand pump nearby, but the water that we get from it is salty. We have to buy water for drinking. And here we get water from canal itself. Directly they are getting water from the canal. So these are the sources of water. Nowadays people are getting water from these sources. Now come here. This is the picture of what? Jal Board bill. Okay. Everyone has the right to live, yet is everybody getting enough water to live or even water to drink? Why is it that some people have to buy drinking water? Should it be like this? Water on earth is for one and all. Some people draw out water from the ground by deep bore wells. How far it is correct? Have you ever seen this? Why do some people put a pump directly in the Jal Board pipeline? What problem would other people face due to this? Do you have any such experience? This thing we will discuss in our next session. Okay, now come to the next page. It can be done. There are some groups that work hard to bring water in the people of different areas. They ask the elder about the water arrangement in their times. They rebuild the old lakes and johads and also build new ones. Let us see how the group called Tarun Bhagat Sangh helped Darki Mai. This is Darki Mai. This is Darki Mai. She lives in a village in the Alwar district of Rajasthan. The women of the village used to spend the entire day looking after their home and animals. Sometimes it took them all night to pull water from the well for the animals. In the summer, when the well dries up, they had to leave the village. Darki Mai heard about the group and asked for help. Together, the people from the group and the village decided to make a lake. The problem of food and water for animals is now less. People get more milk. They have started earning more. So this is the story of Darki Mai. She is from Alwar district of Rajasthan. You will find out this Alwar district of Rajasthan from our India's map. Okay. Now we have come to the end of the chapter. Now student, you will read the chapter yourself again and again, and we will do the question answer. Thank you.